Hello everyone, thank you for visiting my channel today. I have a moral philosophy question for you that has been posited by some friends of mine. Let us imagine that a button is presented before some corporation, a company, a large entity. And this button, when pressed, snuffs out 100 human lives randomly all across the world, completely at random, but yields $1 million to whoever presses it. Do you think a company would press it? Well, obviously. It is in their interests to press that button as many times as they can. Now, surely, perhaps, the person to whom this button is presented may be of a moral character, you say. He may be of a moral character, and he may refuse to press this button. And he may bar other people from pressing this button. And, let me add to this caveat. Pressing the button incurs no jail time, no restrictions. It is assumed that you get away with it. You see. Though the person who this button is presented to may refuse it, someone else will press the button. Someone else will sneak into the office. Someone else will put their hand on the button and press it. And what will happen to this person? Well, they would be receiving a lot of money, and they would have a lot of power, and they would be able to do as they please. And many would argue that this is a good thing, for yes, while 100 people are dying, a multitude of millions of dollars in the right direction might well save more lives than this takes. For example, if this millions of dollars were invested in cancer research, I could imagine a scenario. If cancer were cured, I personally believe that the cure of cancer in medicine is either very tricky, or it is not something that is going to be done with. It's not something that's dependent upon large sums of money to invest in. But let us say that with $10 million, 1,000 people would die, but we could discover the cure for cancer, or other such things. But it could be even more. It could be more than 10,000. It could be more than 1 million people. The point is that an entity could very well justify this. This ends by this means. And many people might do it for that reason. But let us say that this isn't the case. This isn't the case. The person who the button isn't presented to, and the person who might have otherwise pressed the button, everyone else refuses to press it. Let us then say that someone who has not been authorized to press this button catches wind of this button. Well, someone else would eventually press the button because people are in despair. Many people, for example, who are struggling with cancer. Oh, God rest his soul, my father passed from a brain tumor, and there was a point where our insurance company would no longer pay for his surgeries. They said that he would only have 5 more years, and that the expense could not be justified. I could imagine many in my position pressing that button for the sake of someone that they know and love. I claim that this is immoral. I do. It is a ghastly deed, but I could imagine many doing this. Despair is such in the human heart. So other people might press it. Other people who are desperate might press it. And they might use these funds for good things.